From everyone in the room, we just want to say that we really love you guys for doing this. We appreciate it, and just do what your gut tells you. And you guys have our support, just as we know that you guys have you guys are supporting us. So the cops are saying to be to cooperate, but we're saying that you guys need to do what you feel is right.
Pamela, are they not going to arrest you and Lucy because you're undocumented?
We're gonna see what they tell us inside, but Lucy and I are willing to do what it takes, and we'll find out when that comes.
To tell you the truth, I consider myself since I was young Texas Mexican. Texas Mexican. Texas Mexican.
The DREAM Act is a piece of legislation that would allow undocumented students who came here before the age of 15 to get on the path towards legalization and be able to work legally after they complete their college education.
What I'm doing here is I'm helping DREAM Act Now get signatures so that we can send out a mass letter sent to our senators urging them to pass the DREAM Act and how important we think it is. We have roughly, I'm not sure exactly how many signatures we have, but we have hundreds of signatures so far. So we've had great support from the UTSA community. We've been here since 11, so there's been people all day coming in. They've shown their support by signing our petition, by calling our senators, as well as, some have actually volunteered their time and effort and would like to do more to help the cause.
It's been a shock. We realized today that a lot of UTSA community students were not aware of undocumented students being among their communities, being part or taking part of the same system they're working in. And it's been a good outcome for us. It's been a good way of spreading the message. But more than spreading the message, we want to make change, and we want immediate change for our students, for our community students, and for our local life.
The hunger strike is just water. Some people who have low blood pressure or who are diabetic, we have juices for them, and we have a physician and a physician's assistant coming by. They checked our blood pressure. They're making sure that we're breathing okay and that everything's fine with us, because we don't want to endanger anyone's life. And I mean, it's been pretty good so far. Yeah.
Well, many organizations in the past, like Cesar Chavez, Gandhi, nonviolent movements have done the hunger strike. And hopefully it gets the attention, and it shows the lawmakers too the passion that these people have, that they're willing to go ahead and go on a hunger strike to show what they stand for and believe in. And I think it's a great thing for them to do this. And like I said, I'm in LULAC, and I said whatever I could help them with. And when they called me and told me what they were going to do, and I said, yeah, I'm coming in solidarity. And what better way to do that? I mean, I am a student here, and these are students doing this. It would have been kind of sad if I didn't join on this. I mean, because this is what we believe in. I said, hey, I couldn't pass this up. I mean, of course.
Definitely a lot of the students here, it's very inspirational. They're putting their lives on the line. There's a hunger strike. There's students who have come out and said that they are undocumented, knowing the risk of what that entails. So I definitely would just like to participate and help them get their voices heard. A lot of them, because of their legal status, they don't have a voice. And if we can give them a small voice, just something, a forum that they can express their desire to really contribute to this country, I don't see why we shouldn't.
I'm not hungry yet. It's the first day. Our heads and our minds and our hearts have been in this event since about a month ago. So we've been thinking about this, and we really, really put everything we have into this hunger strike, into this, workshops that we're holding, into this movement here in San Antonio and at UTSA. So right now our hearts and minds are still very strong. Maybe tomorrow I will resent not having, breakfast or tacos or pancakes or anything like that, but today has been good. Yeah.
We're gonna do events throughout the week, and then the hunger strike continues. We will keep going as long as we have to. We want the Texas legislature to support the DREAM Act, and we want to push Senator Hutchinson and ask that she support the DREAM Act, because right now we need her support more than ever.
This is what the senator needs to see. She needs to see that undocumented youth is not alone. The community is standing behind us. Professors are standing behind us. Religious leaders are standing behind us. Her constituents are standing behind us. We turned in 2 huge binders of approximately, how many pages?
About 1,500. About
1,500 in each binder. And we continue to send those. Those are the signatures that we've gathered all throughout our 20th date of the hunger strike. We're about to go back inside, and we are about to continue sitting in till we get Senator Hutchinson to open up dialogue, and within that dialogue, co-sponsor the DREAM Act, vote yes on the DREAM Act, like she did in 2007. She is aware of the plight of and the journey of undocumented youth students. She is aware that 65,000 students graduate every year from high school. There's 2.1 million in college, and that she needs to stand up behind us. The DREAM Act is a common sense piece of legislation.
The thing that we hunger the most is fairness. The thing that we hunger the most is a representative who will listen to us. The thing we hunger the most is statesmanship rather than politicians. And that's what we need right now. A stateswoman and many other senators to stand up for the thing that is right and to give the opportunity to study in this country, to serve in the military, to earn citizenship.
Don't let the DREAM Act die. Don't let the DREAM Act die. Don't let the DREAM Act die. Don't let the DREAM Act die.
I'm representing the National Office of the League of United Latin American Citizens, and we're very proud here to be supporting these students. There is nothing so unspeakable, you might say, for them not to get the attention. You're talking about almost 1 million students who know nothing about the American life, who have gone over and beyond graduating from high school and then also getting into college and having degrees. These students deserve the attention of every senator. Today is Senator Hutchinson, but every senator needs to listen up and pay attention to what's happening.
Thank you so much on behalf of all the DREAM Act students. Some of them are inside, so they can't tell you, but thank you all of y'all for all your support, all your prayers, all your love, the waters, the juices, everything that you have brought us, because this is what's keeping us strong. This is what's giving us the strength. Even though we have not had anything to eat in 20 days, we feel your love, and that's what's keeping us going. And thank you so much for being here.
No, no, we shall not be moved. No, no, we shall not be moved, just like a tree standing by the water. We shall not be moved.
Maybe 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe longer. Now, it could be the building owner guy that's trying to run here, goes out there and tells SAPD to come get him, and they may get y'all too.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, they know that. That's why they're here.
Okay, so that's where we're at. The senator told her staff she doesn't want them to call the police to come and get them.
Did she say she supports the DREAM Act?
Did she say she's going to talk to them?
If she said that, we wouldn't be hitting here, would we?
That's what I'm asking.
As far as, we really do not want to, we don't make a spectacle of this. Y'all made your point. We're going to be arrested on TV, and we do realize that, but we want this to go as legitimately as possible.
It's not any fun, right? Yeah.
It's not any fun for us either. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do this, but we understand the point you're making, and we do understand that part. And, but we have to do what we have to do, and y'all have to do what you have to do also. But these officers are gonna place each of you under arrest, and I'm asking you, please do not resist the officers. They're good guys, and we want this to go as smoothly as possible for everyone. Okay? Thank you.
Sir. Sir. Would you like to stand up and come with us?
What are we gonna do?
Do we get carried, or do we get up and on?
Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand up.
Whatever you want.
These officers right here. So get my banner.
Right, this way. This way. Yes, sir.
I was sitting here thinking, okay, here we go, 6 people in the office going to get arrested. And I walked in that jail cell and I see 10 more community members and students, and I'm just like, this is amazing. It's just, I can't believe that, you know, like, people are willing to join in with us instead of just standing aside and just yelling, Viva la raza, you know? I mean, they're willing to get their, you know, like, step in and actually do something because it's important. They're passionate about it. Like, they feel the same passion from us. And it's not just a student movement anymore. And I think that's how we started getting the momentum of the community.
Throughout the day, of course, there was almost a roller coaster ride of whether they were going to be arrested, when they were going to be arrested, how they were going to, what actions they would take. The students, all they wanted was some time with Senator Hutchinson to just speak to her over the landline, even, you know, 10 minutes. And that would have resolved everything. And of course, we know that didn't happen.
We thought it was just going to be a couple of weeks and didn't think that it took this long. But as many folks, including the mayor, you have to trust in the legislative process.
This is our 2nd week in DC, and we're going to stay here until the Dream Act comes up for a vote.
One of our members, our dreamer, Lucina, she's in Washington, D.C. She went directly to try to speak with Senator Hutchinson, and because of the cold weather, it really took a lot out of her to where she's not walking right now. She's having to go in a wheelchair.
I encouraged them to stop the hunger strike because I, like many folks in the community, are concerned about their health. And I believe that they've made their point very well. But I do admire them. I think they're very sincere. You know, they're mature. And in this day and age when you hear about young people not voting, about young people not caring, these are a group of young people who very much care about public policy.
What do you think of the students going on for such a long time without food?
We're very worried. That's another thing that makes this an urgency. So we're here to support them. It turns out that some of them are fans of our group, which melts our heart. Anything that we can do from now on, we're definitely down to do it.
I think it's important for people to be gathering, and I think the action that is happening because of the DREAM Act is extremely important, because it starts to open the door on the greater issue of what to do comprehensively about the issue of immigration.
The fact is that university presidents and educators generally have seen these students in their classes, in their universities, in their colleges, and they understand what kind of drive, what kind of dedication, and what kind of achievement these youngsters are achieving at this point in time.
I asked Senator Hutchinson to vote for the DREAM Act, and I spoke with her on the phone today, and I reiterated my sentiments, and she made her position known, and so the Senate will take it up, I imagine, in the next few days, and my hope is that she'll support it.
Well, I've written to the senator in strong terms, in terms of what I consider to be good policy, and I'm hopeful that she would support the act. We'll learn tomorrow morning.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? ¿Qué es lo que queremos? ¿Cuándo? ¿Qué es lo que queremos?
The hunger strike for passage of the DREAM Act, and he's celebrating with some of his friends because it just passed the House. Tell me, Felipe.
Yes, we're not celebrating yet. We know that tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. we have a House Senate vote. We had 216 votes yes to pass the DREAM Act in the House of Representatives. So it's not a victory yet, but it does feel that there's momentum building, and hopefully it takes us into tomorrow and we get those 60 votes in the Senate that we truly need.
Senators voting in the negative: Burr, Chambliss, Corker, Crapo, Ensign, Graham, Grassley, Hutchison, Isaacson, Johans, Kyle, McConnell, Risch, Roberts, Sessions, Thune, and Vitter.
On this vote, the yeas are 55, the nays are 41,
3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn not having voted in the affirmative, the motion is not agreed to.
Wait, one more time.
It's the first day that I and many of us have eaten a meal, and seeing all of these amazing people here, we were really nervous about, having our first meal and inviting the community and not being sure if the community would come. And if we look out, this is what this work was all about.
The dreamers were there, and the morale was absolutely high. And I think while this vote was disappointing, I think there's even a greater a resolve to continue with this, I would say lucha, this journey that we have before us concerning the DREAM Act and other issues of immigration.
It wasn't just dreamers fighting. In San Antonio, we had grandmothers and teachers and elected officials knowing that this is a really important moment in our community's future. We have an immediate need to think long term. And the most important thing that we can do today is reaffirm our commitment to our families, our communities, and to this world.